Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Today from our science subject we are going to continue the question and answer session from the lesson Earth and Universe. Okay children, now 21st question is I undergo periodic changes. I undergo periodic changes. I am the one who is responsible for tides. I am the king of nights, but I beg light from sun. Who am I? So you have to give the answer for this puzzle. So who is this? This particular object, it undergoes periodic changes. Okay, periodic changes is like regular intervals, like as we are having periods one after the other, one after the other. No, same like that, like day and night, week after Monday again Tuesday, then Wednesday, then 1 month after another month, one season after another season. So this cycle is going to repeat. No, according to the time it is going to repeat. So this we call it as periodic changes. Okay children, and I am the one who is responsible for tides. No, we learnt that tides, that is the ocean water, is going to rise up and down because of this. No, you have high tides, you have spring tides, you have neap tides because of this. I am the king of nights, but I beg light from sun. So he is the king of the night. He is the king of the night, but he begs light from the sun. He does not have light on his own. He has to get reflected by the sunlight. Who am I? Who is that? Is it the earth, an owl, the moon, or the sun? And the answer is the sun. Clear children? Now 22nd question children. Pranav observed the phases of the moon. So phases of the moon is the changes of the moon in the sky. Okay, Pranav, he observed these changes. He saw a full moon in the sky on 18th January 2009. So he saw a full moon on this date. What is the date? 18th January 2009. Okay, and after 15 days from 18th January, he realized it was the new moon. So after 15 days, then what will be the date children? From if 18th, if today is 18th January, and if you calculate after 15 days, what will be the date? It is February 2nd. Okay, that is 2nd February. Why? Because Jan month will be having 31 days. No, so it becomes 2nd February. So after 15 days on 2nd February, he saw the new moon. It was not the full moon. The full moon, now it was the new moon. Okay. What would the shape of the moon be on 18th February 2009? For 2nd February, what will be the, for 18th February, on 18th February 2009, that is on the same year after 1 month, what will be the phase of the moon? So it is completely of 30 days children. If you calculate from 18th to January to 18th February, it is of 30 days. Okay, so and the options are this crescent moon, and this crescent moon is waning crescent moon, waxing crescent moon, full moon, and half moon. Okay, so what will be the answer now? It is the full moon. C option. So it is the full moon. A new moon is going to turn as, again a full moon, again it is going to turn as a full moon after 30 days. In between you will be having the changes. Okay children, clear? Now the 23rd question. The moon has no light of its own, yet it shines at night because. A moon has no light on its own, yet it shines at night because it reflects the light from the earth, it absorbs the light from the sun, it reflects the light from the sun, it reflects light only on a full moon day. So what did we learn, children? Moon does not have its own light, but it shines at night because it reflects the light from the sun. That is, C option is the correct answer. Clear, children? Yes, now. Next is 24th question. Match the following in column 1 with those in column 2 correctly. So column 1 you are having some options, again column 2 again some options. We have to match them. Then column 1 what you have? P is gibbous crescent. P is gibbous and crescent. So where do you have this gibbous and crescent shape? In which celestial body you do have? It is the moon. It is the moon. No. So P matches with the first one. Q, sun in shadow. Sun in shadow. So when do the sun comes in the shadow, which we call it as solar eclipse. Yes. So Q matches with 3, that is solar eclipse. Center, R. R is of center. No, R represents the center part where we have the sun. Then R is the second option. Clear, children? Now what is the correct answer? P is 1, Q is 3, R is 2. Then A is the correct answer. Clear, children? Now 25th question. Which is our nearest neighbor in space? Neighbor, children, the spelling is N-E-I-G-H-B-O-U-R. Okay, U is missing here. We are sorry. So which is our nearest neighbor in space? The sun, a pole star, the moon, or the Jupiter. Who is very nearer to our very nearer neighbor to us? Yes, it is the moon. Okay, moon, because it revolves around the earth. So moon is our neighbor. It is very nearer to earth. 26th question here. Which diagram correctly shows the positions of the moon? Sun in a total position, position of the moon, sun in a total eclipse day. Okay, this is comma, not question mark. Which diagram correctly shows the positions of the sun, moon and sun in a total eclipse? So you are having here, children. See here, we have learnt already much about this solar and lunar eclipse. What did we learn? That on a solar eclipse day, so the sun, the moon and the earth are going to lay on a straight line. No. So where is this? It is in this D option. See here, sun, moon and earth, 3 on a straight line. Clear, children? Now 27th question. Which of the following statements is true about the moon? So here you are having 4 statements. So from these, which statement is true about the moon? You have to select it. Okay, name it. The first one is the moon is a planet. Is it a planet, children? No, it is a it is a celestial body and it is a satellite. It is a satellite, a natural satellite. So this is a wrong statement. The moon moves around the sun. Does the moon moves around the sun? No, it moves around the earth. This is also false. C option. The moon gives off its own light. The moon gives off its own light. No, this is also wrong. The moon reflects because of the sunlight. Okay. D option. The moon is nearer to the earth than to the sun. Yes, this is the right option. So the moon is nearer to the earth than to the sun. So D is our answer. Clear, children? Understood? Now 28th question. A total or partial darkening of a heavenly body is called. A total or partial. So if you are having a celestial body or a heavenly body, you can also call it like that. If a total part of it or some part of it is getting darked, okay, it is getting dark. No, the light is blocked. What do we call this as? Is it an eclipse, waning, waxing, or dwarfing? We call this as an eclipse. As we have solar eclipse, we have lunar eclipse. No, why? Because the sun is blocked with the moon. It is solar eclipse. Again, here the earth is blocking the light to the moon. Then this becomes the lunar eclipse. Now, children, this is nothing but an eclipse. 29th question. Which of the following instruments is used for observing the moon and the distant stars? So here, to observe the moon and distant stars and all the solar system, so they are very far away from us. But if you want to observe them, if you want to study about them, see them, so in a clear picture, so which instrument is used? Is it a bioscope, microscope, telescope, or stethoscope? What do you use, children? Telescope. So where we can see the far away objects very clearly through telescope. Clear? Now, 30th question. Why cannot we see the moon during the day? So, is the moon going to disappear from the sky? No. But still, we are not able to see the moon. No. In the daytime. Why is this? And the options are: the moon is too far away from the earth. Because of this? No, children. The moon is behind the sun. The moon is behind the sun. No, this is also wrong. C option is: the sun is too bright during the day and the reflected moonlight cannot be seen. Yes, this is the correct statement. The sun is too bright. No, in the daytime, the sun is too bright during the daytime, and the reflected moonlight, because of the sunlight, will not be able to seen. Okay, children, but the moon remains the same in the sky, but we cannot see the moonlight because of the bright sunlight during the day. Okay, and D, the moon does not produce light during the day. So this is also a false statement. So C is our answer. Clear, children? Now we'll go to the 31st question, children. Match the following events in column 1 with the persons they relate to in the column 2 correctly. Okay, match the following events in column 1 with persons which relates to the column 1 in column 2 correctly. Now let us see. The first man into space. The first man who traveled into space. It is not the man who is on the moon, who is on the planet. It is not like that. Who the first man traveled into the space. Okay. So he is Yuri Gagarin. That is P matches with the fourth one. Yuri Gagarin. Okay. Q. The first Indian woman to go into space. Who is she? The first Indian woman who go into space is Kalpana Chawla. She is Kalpana Chawla, but unfortunately we have lost her. Okay, children? Now, the first man to set foot on moon. The first man to set foot on moon. Yes, that is Neil Armstrong. No, the first Indian to go into space. The first Indian to go into space. It is Rakesh Sharma. Okay, Rakesh Sharma. Clear, children? Yes. So, these are the answers. According to this, P is 4, Q is 3, R is 1 and S is 2. No, S is 2. So, let us see where do we get this answer. Yes, it is in the first option only, that is A. Okay, so this is the correct answer for you. Clear? Now, 32nd question. Who was the first astronaut to set foot on the moon? So, just now we learned, children, who was the first astronaut? He was none other than Neil Armstrong. Okay. So, to set foot on the moon. The first astronaut to set foot in the space or on the space is Yuri Gagarin. Okay. So this is about moon. Neil Armstrong is the correct answer. 34th question. The changing of the shape of the moon is called a or an what? The changing of the shape. The moon changes the shape of the moon. No. So it is called as what? Eclipse, shadow, just a minute, eclipse, shadow, phase or reduction. And this is phase. C is the correct answer. Clear, children? Which of these is the next phase of the moon? Which of these is the next phase of the moon? See here, first you are having the new moon, then you have got just a minute. Then you have got a waxing crescent. Waxing crescent is so getting waxing is it is just a growing moon. No, growing moon. So after that, after this, what shape you will get? You will get the half moon, that is C. No, you will get the half moon. No, again you will get the waxing gibbous. After that you will get the full moon. No. So if you say this is the first phase, first two according to the options here, first two, then yes, this is the third one. This is the third one. Question, children. Artificial satellites are used for. Artificial satellites are used for, like we have already learnt about artificial satellites. So these are man-made satellites. No. So we have invented these satellites and we are sending them into space because of what? Why we are using it for? Is it for communication and navigation, or monitoring the weather, or carrying telescopes? So that is all 1, 2 and 3. So for all these communications, monitoring the weather and carrying telescopes, so we are using artificial satellites. So 1, 2 and 3. D is the correct answer. 37th question, children. Communication satellites can be used to send signals for. Communication satellites, okay, they can be used to send signals for what? Telephone, weather forecasting, radio and TV programs. So that is, communication satellites are for only 1 and 3, that is for telephone and also radio and TV programs. No, communication is nothing but this telephone, internet, mobile, all this which are related to telephone and radio and TV programs. Okay. 38th question. Moons are natural satellites which. So moons are natural satellites. So what are they? Which orbit around the sun, orbit around other planets, are natural objects that orbit around a planet in the universe, are natural objects in the universe. So moon are natural satellites which are natural object that orbit around a planet in the universe. Okay, children, and moon it revolves around our planet Earth. Clear, children? Now, so this is level 2 question and answer section, children. So we will go with the 39th question here. Which of the following is a fact about asteroids? So which of the following is a fact about asteroids? Even asteroids also are celestial bodies, children. So what is the fact about it? Asteroids do not revolve around the sun the way that planets do. Okay, so this is wrong. The asteroid belt is between Venus and Jupiter. This is also wrong. So asteroids are planet-like objects but smaller and often irregularly shaped. This is correct. So what are asteroids? They are planet-like objects but they are very small and they have got irregular shape, like our planets have got some sphere shape, so they do not have a particular shape, okay, but they are like planet like objects. And the D is asteroids cannot be classified into groups, so this is also wrong statement. What is our answer? C is our answer. Clear? Now the last question for today. One night, Lily watched a constellation over a period of several hours. Why did the constellation seem to be moving across the sky? See here in the picture, are you able to see, children? So this is nothing but a constellation. So constellation is a group of stars. Two group of stars which form a particular pattern. Okay, so they are together, group of stars together which form a particular pattern are called as constellation. Okay, so like can you see here in the picture, you have got some names also for the constellations. Okay, so one night Lily watched this and she also observed that they were moving across the sky. Why is that? Some constellations are moving constellations. As the earth rotates, constellations seem to move. The outer portions of the galaxy rotate very slowly around the earth. All constellations move randomly through the sky. And the answer is, as the earth rotates, constellations seem to move. So because the earth is going to rotate around itself, we also feel that the constellations are also moving. But because of the earth rotation, the constellations also move. Okay, children, it seemed to move. They do not move, it seemed to move. So this is what we have learned in today's session, children. We will be continuing in tomorrow's session with much more questions and information. So hope you have understood the concepts. So take care and stay well. Goodbye, children. Visit our website www.aimstoday.in for further information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.